Hi, this is Mike Regan with TransAct's 2-Minute Warning for the week of February 19th. We're sharing our thoughts here about things we learned from the Stifel Conference and how one company is using their Shipper of Choice program to in fact source capacity at a reasonable price. Last week, I had the opportunity to attend and participate in Stifel's annual transportation conference. Now, one of the reasons this conference is so valuable is because you get to hear from and speak to the CEOs and senior executives from some of the largest transportation companies in the world. Now, coming away from this conference, the one thing that really struck me is this. If you thought it was tight finding capacity in January and February, folks, fasten your seatbelts. You ain't seen nothing yet. What really struck me was the number of CEOs that expressed their concerns about how they're going to find the capacity they're going to need to move the freight they expect to see in March through June. Now, that's a theme that we've talked about in a lot of previous 2-minute warnings, but instead of just talking about the perfect storm, what we also want to do is give you some tips and tools that you can use to manage through the perfect storm. And with that thought in mind, let me encourage you to go over to transact.com and listen to our interview with David Venberg, who's a Senior Director of Transportation for Ardent Mills. Dave hit it out of the park in talking about the things that Ardent Mills has done to become a shipper of choice. And one of the reasons you need to listen to this is because I've heard a lot of folks talk about being a shipper of choice, but very few companies can define or actually talk about the steps they've taken to become that shipper of choice. Now, why is it so valuable for you to be in this category? Well, as Dave explains, this commitment to the Shipper of Choice program has resulted in Ardent Mills being able to find capacity at a reasonable price. And let's cut right to the chase, folks. We're already 2 months into 2018, and we're hearing story after story about companies whose transportation budgets are blown. And just this week, the CEO of John Deere expressed concerns about the bottlenecks in their logistics and supply chain areas and how it impacted Deere's performance. And that's why you need to take a look at this information, consider it, and put together your own program, get buy-in from your senior level executives so that you can take steps to get that capacity that you're going to need to move your freight. Now, we also have some other things that we can do for you, whether it's our rapid assessment or our predictive analytics packages. We have a wealth of tools that can help you. All you need to do to access those tools is to simply give us a call or send us an email, because with each and every 2-minute warning, we're here to remind you we are on your team, we're here to help, and we're passionate about seeing you be successful. Thanks for your time.